Hi everyone. Am I on? Okay. Today it's a bit of a misty day here in Rabat, Morocco, and what I want to do today is I want to show you what I call micro exercises. When you're doing time like we are doing right now, you'll find the first month was easy, like a holiday actually, but it's gonna get tougher. So what you need to do is you need to get into kind of like a routine or this self-discipline, and everybody's got different ways of keeping that self-discipline. But yeah, I normally start. I'll just tell you what I do anyway. I basically normally start the day by doing micro exercises. So basically, what is micro exercises? Macro exercises when you do push-ups and you do all this sort of running and walking and whatever. Micro exercises is actually preparing you for that if you want to do that. But the micro exercises, what they do, you can do 5 or 10 minutes in the morning, even before you get out of bed. And what it is simply to actually, I don't know if we can do it here, but it's actually simply to do like small little exercises. For example, yeah, what does that do? That actually gives you more circulation in your hand, because when you've been sleeping in the bed during how long you've been sleeping, you'll find that the circulation of the blood is slowing down. So it's also, you start with one hand and then you go to the other hand, and then I normally do like spinal exercises. I should probably take my jacket off here. Hang on a second. I'm just here on my own for a change. Okay, so basically you take off your jacket and you do little, I don't know if I can actually do this. Don't know if you can actually see me, but we'll try. Let's see. Okay, so basically when you're on your bed, on your back, in like this, you kind of like micro exercises, okay? And the micro exercises, you can actually hear the spinal column cracking into place. And then you do it with your hands, and then you do it with your feet. Let me just take off my shoe. So you can actually see my my foot here, okay? So just like this, even with the toes, you get all this, the knees, for example. And this you can all do actually in your bed, in your bedroom, okay? You don't have to do any fancy yoga or Pilates to get warmed up for the day. But what this does, like I said, I was stuck in a prison cell for 3.5 years, 5 meters by 3 meters with one other guy. Actually, there was plenty of people coming through. But you have to get into a little routine, because if you're locked up for 23 hours of the day out of 24, there's not much chance. You need to exercise a little bit. And how are you going to exercise? Because they only give you 20 minutes a day to go outside and take a walk. I'm not sure how it is in your country, but here, and also you can get lazy. So the micro exercises, what they do, it's just to kind of like, and then you can do your neck as well, like so. Simple like this, up and down. So, you can, and then you go for your shoulders, because it's very tense over here, especially now, because most people are either sitting or lying down. So you go like this. Oh yeah, I can feel that. Oh yeah, feels good. And then, you can work down your whole body, or like so, like so, like so, like so, like so, and then you just slowly like this. What it is, you're basically oiling your joints, because what happens when you move your body is giving the more circulation. It's not a violent exercise, it's a very gentle exercise, because when you wake up in the morning, a lot of people just wake up in the morning, they jump out of bed and they go to work, and they forget the simple thing like preparing your body to do hard work, preparing your body. I was a landscape gardener for 10 years, and I learned this idea of, I used to have big problems with my back, and I've been to many gatherings where I tried out yoga, and I kind of like I wasn't able to do all those sort of things, those fancy moves that they do, and I thought to myself, I don't want to go like 1 hour to do all these strange exercises, and basically it's a kind of a time management thing. So if you actually wake up, even before you open your eyes, actually, and if you start doing these little exercises, what it's doing is preparing your entire body. Oh yeah, it's preparing your body for the day. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, thank you. That is the micro exercise workshop. This is from Morocco, and we want you to not get cabin fever. Take it easy. Life is too short to get uptight. Sometimes your people you're sharing the space with are going to get on your tits completely. Trust me. The spoon is out of the place of the kitchen. Oh, why didn't you wash that? Oh, why didn't you clean that? So why don't you take out the garbage? So you need to actually, what we're doing right now is we're doing time. We're doing hard time here. They've taken our right of freedom of movement, freedom of assembly, and also now they're hitting on the freedom of the speech as well, which is another story. But the way to actually beat it, while you're doing time, is, as I said, get into some kind of routine. You begin the day. You don't have to do these massive, great. You can do your workout as normal, but start just doing these micro exercises. And as you get older, it's very important to actually make sure that your joints, your muscles are working, and especially if you can't even go for long walks wherever you want to anymore. Some places you can, but here no. They stop you and ask you for your permit. They ask you why don't you carry the permit to go to the supermarket? Why are you walking? Kind of thing, Then they can chuck you in prison for 24 hours. So, like I said, stay cool, and this is not going to last forever. And hopefully, when we do get out, we won't lose our. There's a copper. I wonder what he's doing. When you do get out, hopefully it'll be better. It'll be okay. So, that's not good. I better go, guys.